of all, it was Jezebel that formed the philosophy of what they were doing. You are not with me. You see, before we discuss scriptures, we need to be deep as human beings. We need to be deep. Our God is deep. To think that you can use a shallow mind to access the things that our God does, you are mistaken. The philosophy by which they were doing those services, those good things that Jesus mentioned, was the same philosophy that was taught them according to the spirit of Jezebel. You see, that's why some of us are careful. You are not with me. The spirit of Jezebel, that's an English way of putting witchcraft. The service itself is corrupted because it is done under the philosophy of Jezebel. Okay, you are not with me. I will try. How many of you have seen a book? Pastors love this book so much. Most pastors use it as a manual. It kind of like gives the pastor a roadmap on how to achieve government administration and policy direction. I'm talking about the 48 laws of power. How many of you have heard of that book? Heard of it? Yeah, so I personally know senior ministers of the gospel in this country that recommend that book as a veritable handbook for process and procedure. That book is a compendium. It's witchcraft distilled. You know, are you with me? It's what? Witchcraft what? Distilled. For instance, the book recommends that if you find two people in your establishment that are at loggerheads with each other, don't separate them. As if they are fighting themselves, they will not be loyal to themselves. It will engender their loyalty to you. So leave them fighting. In fact, kindle the fight. Let it continue. It guarantees their individual loyalty to you, and your establishment will be going on and forward. The very spirit that forms the philosophy that drives the activity in that place is foul. So if the spirit is foul, it means that the activities he acknowledged initially were also not accepted. But he was trying to be gentle in his delivery so that it won't look as if he came to judge. Can you see that the entire environment? So how do you expect the believers to be in this situation? They are all products, they are all students under Jezebel. But they think, you are not with me. They don't know their state. They think they are in church, but what they are under in actual fact is the philosophy of something that is alien to God. Oh, do you think that the church of Jesus, being in this crippled state, we are running on crutches, using crutches? You think it was not a deliberate thing that was masterminded by the kingdom of darkness? The average believer, Jesus is not alive to him.